think I'm going to attack under the pirate flag. So they seem to be mainly medium, my ships. They got a bit along here. Actually, that's called a shuttle, but it's actually different to these, so that's weird. The thicker the bar, the better we are at doing it. So we're mainly energy, I think, here with this fleet. And we appear to be best at medium. Well, actually, arguably, yeah, it's more that in comparison, we might actually be better at long range, but we certainly do the most damage at medium, I think. So yeah, I'll go medium. Let's fight. They might retreat. Ah, they did retreat. Okay. Right. So lots of damage done to them. Nonetheless, they lost 60% of their hit points, and we're going to be able to do that against that fleet as well. Do some more damage. So because we're under the pirate flag, it won't have affected diplomatic relations in theory. Although he's still aggressive with us. Right, let's come in here. Ooh, I haven't got that here. Which I may well want. Let's... yeah, I better get one of those, I guess, then. Okay. Yeah, gonna be starting on these combat ships pretty soon. Oh, I'm crazy ecstatic. Let's try and get in this. No, not that. Cram exam. See if it's still good enough. Over 85 it is. Okay, I'm gonna put that on. Maybe because of the golden age bonus I'm getting that at the moment, I'm not sure. Right, let's enter and let's check chat. Yeah, that's a Dune reference. Richard Alex's quote there, definitely. Right. Right. Okay, so we got that tech.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
I actually just bought the last 3 Dune books that were written. I need to get around to reading them. So you're in debt to us, right? So the Empire is.
We are Riftborn. We come into your cosmos on a mission
I
of
think
survival.
the reserve just met us. Okay, they got shipped down here.
The Empire has a proposal. Something to consider while this war of ours heats up.
He says we're at war, but we're not actually at war, so that's a bit strange. I want some cash off us. Looks like they've been assimilating some themselves. 3 different empires, so that's either Sisters of Mercy, who actually start as an independent miner as well as starting on our home world in this case, and the Pistis. How strong is he then? I'll come back to that.
Soon your
Oh wow,
world will
okay.
be scoured to
Kravis
wasteland.
just declared war on us. Yeah, I definitely need some military units coming up. Right, he's attacked at Sable. Come and deal with that shortly. So they just took over sovereignty there, which isn't good. Yeah, I don't really think they're that amazing though, so I'm not going to do anything about that. Right, that ran out on Phoenix. I might move that here at some stage. I haven't figured out where I want them to really though. Okay. Did the publish? I thought I moved the population over here. Might not have got on there because of the Kravis. What's growing this turn? Ratio. Okay, let's stick in Shengan. Don't want more Horatio. Right. Okay. Lost the Pistis. We now own a rejuvenation field, so there's extra repair in that area, extra dust. Right, so my borders should grow a lot more now as well because of all the influence I'm generating. Let's move ships on. Okay, so I believe now I've got the extra probe thing, curiosity. What did I pick up that? Let's pick up that next. Yeah, I really need to start making some ships then with a Cravers up in aggression factor. Let's do this combat now then. So that's a defensive ship. I'm not sure if they've upgraded these ships at all. They look very basic. They're all medium, like mine are mainly in this fleet. That's been moved all around, which is a pain. I may want to change this card because it's not exactly all that amazing. But I don't intend to use this all that much with my proper fleet, which I intend to make soon. Okay, well, use that card, use that formation. Let's watch this. And they might stick around to fight. Yeah, they did. And yeah, I actually did a good, interesting job here. They put everything over here. So these are going to have to fire over in that direction at long range rather than be at medium. That's going to get wrecked, and that's probably going to get wrecked. And I think I'll come out of this the best. They get extra damage on critical hits, which depending on their weapons, they may get bonuses. I wouldn't have thought too much though. These are very basic ships. Okay, hopefully this doesn't affect frame rate too much with the stream. You have to let me know and chat if it gets a bit iffy. Could zoom out. Let me know which camera you prefer. I'll go on all the cameras. So we've taken that one down already. It's getting damaged. It's about to get killed. So yeah, medium blown, that is. It's wiped out. So yeah, both of these now firing at long range in effect. I wonder what range it'd be when I get there and there at the end. Might not be long then. Well, it says short there and it says medium there, but I doubt that's really the case. Because they're firing on a different flotilla. That one can't even fire, it's too far away. Okay, so decisive victory. And I only lost one ship, so I did take a bit of damage on my best ship though. So overall though, pretty good. Okay, 15k to 5.5k. Right. So like in Galactic, there's not even any card system, but you do at least get that in Space 2. Right, okay. Not sure I'm keeping up with chat very well, but let's keep on going. So, do I agree to this? I'm going to agree to it. I maybe shouldn't though, frankly. I don't think they're much of a threat.
Drink.
I don't know how big their fleet is or anything, but they were over here. It's probably not that likely they would come down and threaten me, but at the moment I'm in the War of the Cravers. I don't really want to risk it too much, and dust, we're doing okay. Right, so there's another Craver fleet here which I should probably attack, but I wouldn't mind taking a little time out to repair that ship, frankly. What should these I could do with one that's good for long range, but I don't really have a good at long range ship over here. Why isn't... oh, because it's a pirate, that's why. Actually, we don't need to be pirates anymore, do we? Because we just declared wars. Let's take that off. I'll add that onto there. I might attack that in a second. That can come up here. Reveal a bit more, no doubt. Yep. That can come back to Wodan. I can do an expedition. Blue cap. Is there anything else here? No, so let's move on. Yeah, I'll actually come back up here. Right, so maybe not such a great idea. 93, 100 long range. Might be able to take it on, but I think I want to get back to upgrade it actually. So 300. What weapon does it? Does this have flat? It does. So it should be very good against rockets. Okay, I'll attack with that. I'll just do turtle in this instance. Best for short range guns, and I get extra armor, which they have rockets, so that's great against projectiles. The Cravers tend to, go for projectiles all the time. Won't watch this one because it's a tiny combat. Expecting to win it. Yeah. Okay. Great. That can do that. Right. Can wait there. That can do some expeditions. I want to know if a big fleet took this. Oh, quadronics. And there's actually a quest linked to that. So the quest started, a lost expedition. The expedition made landfall days ago, but nothing has been heard since they entered the region of mild seismic activity on the second day. Electromagnetic analysis of the region suggests that the communication equipment should still be functional, so lack of contact is unlikely to have a technical cause. What should you do? Stay loyal to the missing team and send another party down to investigate, or keep everyone aboard and not expose them to unknown risks. You have a bad feeling about this. So search curiosity on the planet Zoo 5 if you're ready to sacrifice 10 Hyperium and maybe your fleets. Unknown consequences. Or protect. Rename the Gistrad system to honor the lost. Now someone asked actually in a previous stream, could you rename systems still? Yeah, this one allows you to not only rename a system, but you actually get a reward for doing so. Jadonix in this case. But in this situation, I actually want to do this. Let's take a risk. Rescue. You owe the expedition team your loyalty, and after all, who will serve you in future if they think you will abandon them at the first sign of danger? Your scientific council, however, has advised you that your action is not without risk. They estimate a 20% chance of the entire fleet undertaking a search being lost. Well, that's only one ship, so not a big deal, really. Let's do this for 10 Hyperion, which I happen to have. Extra science loot. Rescue party touches down on a planet close to the site of the last known contact. New event, the Lost Expedition Resurrection. Extra 20% science on Empire for 10 turns. Spores a Vordiani ship on a zoo system for 10 turns, is that right? And yeah, and that mentions a load of details on that, which I don't think I'll read. Okay. So, let's get this Vordiani ship back up here. And this can come over to Koyos. And looks like I'm starting to get some stuff done. Arcturus. Oh, that's now colonizable. Let's get that in then. Yeah, when am I going to make these combat ships is a question, if I'm still making stuff. Let's... Well, I'll just make that and I'll come back here next and I'll probably stick some ships. I don't know, we'll figure it out. That one... Okay... Let's get that in, that's in. We'll figure it out later. Okay, have I done the population this turn? I can't remember. Probably, yeah, I did. Okay, right. Let's end the turn. And oh, actually, I haven't attacked yet. Let's quickly have a look at chat. Right. Okay. Let's attack here. Right. Bit worried about this ship. I mean, I kind of do want to take in, yeah, get an attacked arguably because it's sturdier than the smaller ships, but at the same time, I don't really want to lose it. Well, actually put that there. Okay, I guess I'll watch this one again. We'll go with that. Let's fight. Might be an easier battle than the last one. In fact, they retreated. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Okay, I've actually got 1,000 influence at the moment. So, if they hadn't have gotten those guys, I could have assimilated them. Have I got enough for these guys? Let's boost that up a bit. 6. Okay, that's enough for them. I'll do one more down there. Okay, I still need the influence for my government change. I think that's what I need to save up for. And of course I need to renew the non-aggression there. Right, let's enter. Okay, right. So population boost ended. Savali. Okay, I think I want to renew that, although I want the Mavros more. Let's get blue cap. Right. Okay. New hero already. I'll come back to that shortly.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though, will suffer as well.
It says on there that we are stronger than you. I'm not sure if that's true, or which way round it is, arguably. Is there any sign of huge Craver fleets that I should be scared of? Not really, is it? Not that I can see. I haven't. Yeah, I'm relying on these minor race ships I've picked up at some point at the moment to defend with, and they're seemingly more than enough. When I do start making some good combat ships, which I'm planning on doing like any turn, yeah, they're going to be vastly superior, I think. Right, approval is really good still. Let's check the population status. I think I don't really want those pulsars grown, but I can wait a bit before getting rid of them. With the miners, when you assimilate them, I think even if you wipe out their entire population on the world that you assimilated them, they can actually grow there still. It's just unlikely. Yeah, which maybe you need to keep in mind if you care about population all that much. With trade getting nerfed a lot and the growth bonus claim for population, arguably population is a lot more important than it used to be. Okay, so we got 3 Seekers actually turned up this time round, so definitely gonna be having one of them as a new combat leader, certainly. We got 2 Vaulters, and I don't really rate the Vaulters all that much as combat guys, really. Fleet commanders. That one's 10% fleet on health. Fleet's health on fleet. Combat wise, extra movement, which isn't all that important with portals. Vision range, I mean that's not that important, arguably. Not if I got those amazing scouts nearby. Hull damage reduction, mostly against projectiles. So yeah, there's nothing much there at all. What about him? What's his base one? Probe recovery. Rubbish. So I don't think the Horatio is all that amazing as fleets either. So fleet movement, vision range, shield absorption. Yeah, pretty rubbish once again. It says there's like 24 skills there for him. I find that hard to believe. On the fleet side. Okay, I'm thinking of hiring that guy. If you have any opinion, chat, let me know, and I'll check chat in a second. Right, Gatcha got a new Nashast population. I probably want to have more of those. So, does Arcturus have one? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, send one. Well, actually, Sable's kind of under threat and they're good at ground combat, so let's go stick a Nashast over there. Okay. Right. Right. Let's move the ships on. Right, it's turn 55 actually, so what I'm intending on doing is actually, yeah, looking at my build list a lot more every 5 turns, so I'm going to do that this turn I think. This, let's keep on moving it around. I'll move it up to, I'll move it to Gatcha. It's actually an anomaly there, surprisingly. Oh, did I just complete? No, I didn't just complete that. Might be something to do with that though. Anywhere else on mine? Just Gatcha. Can't see any more flashing. Let's do expedition. Okay. Antimatter. Let's move on there. Right. Okay, that got over there, and for some reason the Cravers haven't attacked there. So the Cravers actually own some minor race ships, so maybe they did just assimilate it somehow. They must have had a quest, a different one than I had. Let's do some expeditions. If I attack here, this unit's gonna die, so I'm gonna move off in a second. It should really be attacking there. Oh, more Nashast. Oh, I'm actually out of movement, so oops, that might not work out so well. But if I retreat, which I hopefully will be able to, I'll just take a 60% damage hit. This got crazy probes as well, in addition to vision. For some reason though, it's not showing up properly here. Oh, let's do that as well. So, Quadrix or Calcix. Okay, good. Right. Let's do that. Oh, that is a ton of food, civilian ship, so, or was at least. Holy crap. Got a ton of dust for doing that. Probably way too much. Might want to balance that. Let's get that. Antimatter. And more crave of food being moved around. They don't have portals, so they can't. Yeah, they're more vulnerable than mine. Actually, I don't use food though, because I don't have outposts. Just normal moving of population, that's about it. Stay there. Okay. Let's have a quick look at chat, see if there's anything about heroes. Nope. So, yeah, I really want a fleet commander, but there's just terrible options. You know what, I'm actually going to go, yeah, the Horatio guy. Let's confirm. Okay. So, 2 skills, and I guess I'll use him as a fleet commander. Tempted not to, frankly. But I kind of need one at this stage. So... right. I guess I'll pick up the free movement. That's not so important though, arguably, with yeah, the portals. I'll pick that up. What was his baseline? Shield capacity per cure. Oh wow, actually that's really friggin' good. With us, I've got so many curiosities, so I didn't realise that. He could be pretty good actually. Our shield's gonna be friggin' amazing with him. I already have defense against projectiles with my really good weapon. Right. Stick him there. And I've got enough to upgrade him. Okay, I think I used the this weapon which I'm going to use. One of those, I guess one of those. I'll have one of those. Best probe I've got on the repair module. Okay, I think they reduced the cost as well for upgrading these compared to what it was at some point. Right. There's a fleet in there. Let's attack that. That's nearly repaired complete. Well, 25% bonus I'm getting on that. Possibly because one of the Vaulters bonuses. Wasn't there. That's 15% health generation ratio on systems where there's a portal, so that's probably why I'm getting it. That's 10% base, probably. Right, so that can... is that coming down here? I think it is. So I'll attack them this turn, then I'll move down there. I might get some transports down here. I may even make them on Sable if it's got enough production, or I could make them somewhere else and just portal them in because it's so quick. So let's have a look at the populations. Right. I think they're fine. Might check them already, I've forgotten. Ice. So... right, so I want that over there because it's in the normally, I get a bonus for that. The rest probably don't matter. Let's get that in there. I definitely need some combat ships now, I think. So stick in a couple of lightning ships. Right. Phoenix. Oop. Got that tech and forgot about it. So let's get that in. Let's get in those. Sable. Right. Get those cheap ones in. Get that in. Get that in. Okay. And I probably should move one of my heroes, I'm thinking. Which is the most population? It's usually the best way to pick where you should move your heroes. I'm gonna move her onto Rottanev. She's good at sterile worlds and anomalies, and there's no anomalies here, so it's not exactly a great place, but I'll stick her. I think it's better than where she was. Okay. Right. Let's have a look through these worlds quickly then, or at least try to go quickly. Right, some more science there. Okay, I think they're fine, to be honest. Right, let's end the turn. Next turn I might change my government. Okay. Any thoughts now I should progress the game? Right, completed that. Cleared the system for 10 turns of enemy ships, 80 influence. Argosy is now able to colonize again, but it's going to be a while before it's free to colonize. Damn it. I really wanted those guys, and they've just been assimilated. Okay, can't get everything. So, the two I wanted most have recently been both gotten. Yeah, it's a pain. So out of the ones that are left, I think there are 5 miners left. That's not important at all for me. That's not great and they're really out of the way, but I like the population. That would work very well with the collection bonus for the Vaulters, which I believe I've mentioned before. That connects there, which is maybe nice. What resources are on it? Eden Essence, which I need. Both of those I would like. Right. I might start assisting these pretty soon. Mavros and 2 different systems, Phoenix and Arctheros. Do I have a Mavros over here? No, I don't, and I want one. Right. Okay. Send one over to Wodan. Okay. What else is going on? Any population I don't want. I'll do a chain gun. Got a feeling I might make some ships here actually. Let's stick a couple of lightning in there. Right. Let's go survey. Election coming up. it might be in my interest actually to let the election fire before switching my government, because there's anarchy for 5 turns. If I let this fire, then I would actually get more. Well, let's come in here. I've forgotten what the term for it is. Yeah, you can see that each ideology gets more establishment experience. So if I let the election play out and then switch, then I get another opportunity to get more experience. So I think I'll wait until one more election passes and then switch immediately to Republic after that. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, right. If I take any more places at the moment, I will go over the over-colonization round, but I should have the approval to it not affect things too much if I do so. Let's... I guess I'll upgrade that one. Right. I'll send that over to here. And I think I might be out of movement though. Okay. That one isn't out of movement. Let's move it up. Right, so that revealed quite a bit. You'll discover the planet Sahar. How the hell have I learned all of that all of a sudden? That's strange. Shouldn't have learned all of that just by moving that scout up there. Okay. Cravers are trying to colonize over here. The Empire's got a few colonies back here then. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit strange that. Why, I don't know why all this has been revealed all of a sudden. Don't think I've done anything to... Don't know what happened to allow that to happen. Let's get expedition done here. Could arguably attack that, but I don't think it will. Ooh, just got an improvement. 20% health regeneration ratio on ships in orbit or in Hannah. Unique improvement. So presumably I can only build that once, so I'll have to figure out where that's most useful. Okay, let's stick around there. That can come back over there. Right, all movement done this turn, but I might be attacking them. That sadly ran out, so approval went down. Should have gone down a bit. Starting on some combat ships. Right, better check that. Okay, gets in that at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna get enough of these to get where I need to go, even without the portals, I guess, and then I'll start making more of these combat ships here and the defender ones also. Right, and the siege ships. It's not so important for me to take that now. I was planning on taking that to complete the assimilation thing for those guys who have now been assimilated, but I would like the academy, so yeah. And there's Hyperium there, which I definitely need. Maybe even Gigalatis and Quadronix. Right. Okay, did I check the population this turn? I think I probably did. So let's end turn. Okay. Quick look what the chat's saying. Okay. Yeah, chat's gone very quiet. So, what's going on? Dumping Amianthoid. Event ends. Cold Homecoming, so that's finished. So no science boost, but I got a bit of approval back. More Zavali on Gatry. I might want to move them around. Move on to Wordan, I think. Right. Okay. Look on here. Right, so I'm not sure I want the Sisters of Mercy all that much. I might actually get rid of those. No, I think I'll complete the building rather than get rid of them. Use Chenga. Manpower wise, certainly don't need an awful lot. There's an exclamation mark on one of these. Which one is it? Oh, I think it's these
Some
guys.
things in this cosmos we have come to understand.
I can ask them to
You're not
remove
one
their
of them.
fleets.
What do you want?
They're reserved. They've got a ship there. I don't think there's much more going on with them. I would rather get a particularly strong fleet before I go making demands of people, to be honest, so I won't ask for that quite yet. Might be worthwhile doing now though. Still, there might be some small bonus I would get by asking it. Right. Oh, I got a free ship. Okay. It's to what? Well, if I could get it back to a pirate base, I could use a portal on one of those to move around. I think I'll bring it up there though. See what's there, and I'll bring this one down here. Okay, found a soft on Homeworld. Right. No expeditions. Right. Yeah, so I could take this to pirates. So, like... Why is it saying 4 there? Don't know, it's a bit weird. Oh, because I haven't got a portal on Wordan, that's why. Okay, can I figure that out then? Right, so I might bring that up then a bit. So, actually got some ships made this turn on Arcturus and Tylus and Cancer, I think. So, 2 lightning ships there. Let's get some of those in. Tylus. Oh, I haven't actually made that first, that's a mistake. And Cancer. Get that out. Right, I'm gonna move these up to here. Okay. So they're rather expensive on Hyperion, but yeah, if I can't use portals to get around quickly for some reason, they come in handy certainly. Right, I want to get some siege ships, I want to get some proper combat ships up now basically. Right, I got tons of influence, which I'm going to wait 3 or so turns for the election. They're not that important. That's an interesting thing on the food, so I may want those. I'm actually going to assist that now then. Nearest. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I want eating incense, certainly. Search curiosities until they feel content and the mysteries of the galaxy are not all harmful. Eating incense, attain the minor sieve. Okay. They have a system development one, which is maybe nice. I gotta do that as well. Destroy the mercenary fleet somewhere in the nearby system. Blue cat mold. Obtain the minor. Okay, right, so I gotta get that. Let's get them. I don't think the other miners are all that important. Right. I think that's good. Let's check this. Right, approval's good still. Okay, let's attack some cravers here then. Where are these lightning ships to? Do I want to upgrade that? Probably do. Okay. I'm gonna stick these back in the hangar, I think, for the moment. I don't want them getting involved in combat. I've got 2 scout ships over here. One of them. Don't know why the movement's slowed on that. That one can come down here. Okay, found something. 80% of the galaxy explored. Right. So cravers, yeah, not much going on there. Let's attack it though. Right, let's have a look in here. So what are they good at? They're bad at short. Very bad at short. So I'm gonna go turtle. That would be, I guess. I'm expecting them to retreat. Okay, yep, they did. Alright, let's have a quick look at chat and then turn. Okay. Hello, Dirk. Frame rate during combat smooth. Excellent as a baby's bottom. Right, great. So surprising but good. My computer isn't exactly all that amazing, but it seems it's handling it okay. So let's end the turn. And Alex said earlier he's planning on buying ES2 if it goes on sale. Yeah. Looking out for Steam sales is a pretty good idea since they're so often. Right, so we've got new tech. And we now have Curiosity Expedition Power at level 4, so I can find the last level luxuries. I don't post on the ES2 forums very often, or any forums frankly, but I did recommend that they should move the level 4 luxuries up from the 5th era to the 4th era, and they did. So they did respond. One of the devs responded to that. I'm not sure if it was just my opinion that swayed them, or if they planned it already, but it's great that they did move yeah, that to there, because even previously to recent changes, that came too late, frankly. Yeah, so it plays more of a part now, but I'm not necessarily sure I'll be picking up these for the system development anyway. I would only do it if I've got enough of them, basically. Right, Sister of Mercy and Gatria. Heroes up to level 5. Let's get that. Okay. that opens up the next ring next time round. This hero is up to level 8. Let's get more. That gives extra luxury, well, approval for luxury, so it's not so important. I'll get the extra science, I think, here at this stage. Not, well, extra 10%, it's not much, but not much better. So what did I need to do for these quests? Oh, curiosities, and I had to catch a fleet somewhere. Right, so it might have been that fleet as well. Gonna have to retreat there, I guess. I can't remember if I'm gonna need Auriga for anything, but I may definitely want to be taking that at some stage. Right, let's do an expedition here. Okay, oh, new 4th level luxury there, virtual artifacts. That's the on-planet bonus. That's the off-planet bonus. There's 100% capacity on system and per system level on system. That actually could be very useful with the Vaulters because of the many mentioned collection bonus at that stage. The manpower one, if you get 100% extra with that, yeah, could definitely tie in pretty well. So I'll have to have a think about that.